We survived.
Good morning.
We survived barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
if you can't tell.
It's hard. We literally had to do this one in bed today. I wish there was a tripod facing down. We're still laying down.
We don't have coffee yet.
No, we're about to go down there and do all that. Get coffee and get some breakfast. Say goodbye to the people leaving. If they're already heading out. Right now it's about 7:20, and yeah, holy cow!
Right? What, everything was perfect.
Yeah,
I don't know how else to even start talking about it.
yeah. I'm sure y'all guys saw the videos and everything. I did classic Jason, and I was like, I'm gonna film today, and I took the camera and I filmed for about 3 seconds.
It's just
And
so
then-
hard to do it, especially like Crocker style.
Yeah, you just
Can't.
it's impossible.
And two, you do just want to talk to people too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so hard to film at something like this.
It was difficult, and but that's a good thing. There's so many other people that filmed and went live and stuff, and this is one thing. I'm not sick. I'm just waking up.
Yeah, I love his morning voice. It's so cute, little froggy.
But so at past events, there were just everyone had a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying millions of cameras.
Yeah.
Felt like it.
Yeah.
But it truly felt like there were just cameras everywhere, and which is fine. We totally get it.
Yeah.
It's like a YouTube event.
It's a YouTube event. People need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that couldn't make it got to watch, those videos and stuff. And like this time, I don't think it was ever a thing where I turned around and was like, oh, I didn't know you were filming me.
Yeah.
Like if someone was filming, they came up and they'd be like, hey, can I, film you real quick for this, or whatever it may be. And I thought that was like a really cool, respectable thing. And at night, didn't really see cameras out.
Yeah.
There were a select few that went live or something, but like everybody knew about it.
So, I don't know, it was nice. It almost made it feel, I don't know, more intimate with everybody else too.
Oh, yeah. And then at one point, it was after we did the stuff in the room, the conference room thing, and people sold shirts, and Rouse Valley sold soap, and everyone else set up and stuff. We were just like, all right, it's getting a little later than day, a little hungry. Quite a few people bought food. When I say that, like, people bought hot dogs and buns and hamburgers and stuff to make s'mores and
all the things.
Yeah, and like Jared was like, I'm gonna help grill up or whatever. He's like, I don't mind doing it. So I came out and Jared wasn't grilling, and I was like, what's the deal? And they said that we had to go to the front desk, get a special lighter to light the thing, and get the utensils and stuff. So Bitty Boo jumped in. She went and got that, and then we go over there, and you'll have to see on Crocker's off the clock. Jared pretending to be grilling up.
Yeah.
Oh, Greenhorn was working it.
Yeah.
And all that. But at that moment, like I stood back kind of and like looked, and you just smelt the stuff on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were drinking, some people weren't. Everyone was talking, hanging out. It felt like a backyard barbecue.
That's what I was about to say.
And it was freaking awesome.
Awesome.
I wouldn't have changed it for the world.
Yeah, it truly just, felt like having a big group of friends over and you're having just a big old barbecue.
Yeah.
And what's better than having a barbecue?
Yeah. Well, it's funny too. Someone brought one of their friends here and told them that it was SHOOTDANG Fest, like a festival type thing or whatever. So they get here, and the guy was like, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be like amusement rides and
Oh,
like a
yeah.
festival." And I was like, "No, to be honest, we were just like hanging out, very low key, all this stuff." And I mean, I get it, Shooting
Big
Fest. At some point, it will probably get bigger and do some other stuff, but for the most part, I would love it to always stay.
Yeah, be
kind of that-
exactly how it was.
Yeah, stay that like backyard. You have friends and family over. I'm getting my notification that I need to do coffee with the Crockers. But yeah, it was awesome.
Right, and then honestly, my favorite was how we kind of ended the night.
Yeah.
We both were like, I'm exhausted. Like, I just want to sit down because we hadn't really sat down
all day.
Yeah, and so I forgot who said it. Someone was like, "There's a fire pit over there." So we went and sat down at the fire pit.
And I think it was Narrowway Farm and Maddie from Backwoods. Two people there.
Yeah, and
with a bunch of chairs and stuff around the fire.
Yeah, so we went and sat by the fire, and then everybody else kind of came around. So we were just in the night around the fire, which is the best. So it was exactly like having a barbecue with friends and family.
Yeah.
And then sitting around a fire.
It was the closest we could get to having people out to the property and having kind of a night or a day and night like we would, but here, and it was awesome. And Irene from Ohio, she
didn't want to say goodbye.
She didn't want to say goodbye, and she had everyone laughing and having a good time. And I mean, just everything about it was awesome. And the only thing I would say, I guess high and low, would be the high would be everything we just talked about.
Yeah.
The low would be I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was multiple people or one person. I just know that at the end of the night, Auntie Ann, Robertson Belly Acres, and then Irene from Ohio and her sister, they cleaned up. There were some people that left beer cans in flower beds and
all over the place,
stuff like that. And then when it was time to clean up, unfortunately we weren't there at the time, like when Irene was cleaning and stuff. But I don't think really anybody jumped in to help, all that stuff. But I mean, I'm not saying nobody helped clean at all. I'm just saying in that moment, like certain little things. And I just wanted to say that I truly appreciate those people that did that, and that means a lot, because this is something that we put on, and you're not only doing that just to be a good person, but like you have our back.
Yeah.
And because of that, we would be able to come back here, and that means a lot to us. So it was an awesome experience, and man, we gotta plan another one.
Right. That's what you say every year, or at least right as soon as it ends, you're like, what we doing next time? Yeah,
so we'll try to figure something out for next time, dates, all that stuff. If you guys missed it, y'all missed a heck of a party. I have nothing bad to say. I mean, it was just phenomenal.
Yeah, from start to finish, it was just, it was fun. Like,
it was.
And it was, kind of like we said too, it was just,
it's a little more intimate.
It was intimate.
It was nice.
So, yeah, you felt like you actually get to talk and get to know people.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just...
It's probably why my voice is like this a little bit, too.
Yeah, instead of just like, I don't know, everywhere you look, you can't finish one conversation, you gotta, I don't know.
Yeah, it was nice, and we'll give our Toots and Poops, Joe, a shout out.
Yeah.
When we were doing the, conference room and all that, he's like, man, this feels like almost a little business, like, he's like, I like the relaxed hangout, party side of it.
Yeah.
I said, man, we about to do that. We about to do it. And at that point, like so it started at 10, and I think we shut it down around 12:30.
Yeah, we really didn't do that part for very long. We're just like, let's go hang out.
Yeah, we knew people wanted, merch or, stuff from all the other people and stuff like that. And so we just said, you know what, we'll just do it at the beginning, and then once it's starting to feel like it needs to end. There's no real time, but we'll just end it. And I think that was the best.
Yeah, go outside.
Yeah, there was no one felt obligated to stick around or anything. And I did that. Went outside, and it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. But now it's time for breakfast.
And some coffee.
And some coffee. And a pillow fight.
Baby. You don't want no smoke?